Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you for clarifying, because the Honorable Numbers, I share her understanding of your communication, i.e., that your communication until you clarify, it meant that Parliament is helpless. That's why I'm thanking you for clarifying. I have been here for a while. There was a time a colleague was arrested in total violation of the Constitution. The Speaker of Parliament then said, we will suspend the sitting of Parliament until that MP is released. And the Parliament was suspended and he was released. Mr. Speaker, I fear when you say that our power stops just by talking. And I also fear, Mr. Speaker, when you limit the judgment of the Supreme Court to the parties. This judgment is for the whole country and is for everybody to do under Article 3 of the Constitution whatever it takes to defend the Constitution. You see, the trouble is that we may think this is limited to Besigye and Ajobed Lutare and NUP supporters who are there. There will be a time when they will be coming for you. I told you in Ruzira where I was, Jim Mwezi had been. So was Gilbert Bukenya. Kutesa nearly came. I saw the other day when Honorable Akamba was being grabbed as a chicken thief. These things, the reason we must fight, they are not limited to the victims of today. Tomorrow you are going to be the victim. Wait, Honorable Bua, when they are taking you and you are crying. I visited Honorable Kurisi Wariomus at Jinja Road. They had even denied him slippers. That giant man. And the Honorable Nabukenya here is the one who stood surety for Chris.
Point of order.
Right Honorable Speaker, I have always attempted to live within the laws of the land. Is it in order for my honorable colleague to wish me bad luck in anticipation of me? Is it in order really?
I think these are issues we can resolve under Matoput arrangement. And, But Honorable Ssemujju, I just beg for one thing, okay? Make it very easy for me. What do you want us to do as Parliament? In practical terms.
I have a motion, Mr. Speaker, to suspend the sittings of Parliament. I thought we have discipline. If one MP is speaking, even if you want, here people speak by expressing interest. They don't shout like they are in a market.
Now I don't know, on record, I don't know whom we can record that you are quarreling with.
It is very difficult.
So continue.
It is very difficult, Mr. Speaker, to record the people who are shouting like my neighbor from Kabola. It's very difficult. But the point I am making, and I am sorry if the Honorable Government Whip took it that way, but where you are seated, Besigye used to sit as the State Minister for Internal Affairs. He actually was the chief. He was political commissar of the party where they have accommodated you. He started it by risking his own life. So when I am inviting you, I am not undermining you. I am only reminding you that one day they may treat you the way they are treating Besigye. So that's the point I made.
But
so
wish
Mr.
him
Speaker,
well. Wish him well.
No, I want to invite him to join the war to defend the Constitution. I don't have to wish him well. So if you defend the Constitution, you will not be a victim. But even if I wish you well, I wish Besigye well every day. I didn't know he will be in Ruzira.
So, honorable colleagues, please time.
My motion, Mr. Speaker, is that you suspend the sittings of Parliament until government commits itself to full implementation of the judgment of the Supreme Court.
But there is a motion on the floor. Yes. The motion does not fall within the ambits of 59(1)(k). Yeah, so I'm sorry about that.
Procedure.
You read the rules of motions without notice. Okay? So, please, let me allow Honorable Jonathan Odur.
Yeah, thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, in my thinking, when we sit in this House, we expect the executive to be answerable to the issues and that has been raised by members from both sides. I really empathize with you, Mr. Speaker, when I see you are laboring to explain things that are really not in your hands, and we have a competent bench of ministers here who are the ones responsible for execution, including holding people on remand and releasing them. The orders that the Supreme Court made, and I've picked one, and for me, the orders of the Chief Justice, given that he's the one who wrote the lead judgment, the rest of the justices agreed with him and added. One was that the files, the cases be transferred. Now, the lawyers who are here know that once that order is made, the registries, we would have expected the court-martial registry to write a cover letter with all the files to the chief registrar if they don't know which particular court to transfer. So, we are blessed with the presence of the Attorney General here. And it is now day 3 of that. We expect the Attorney General to update us that so far we have transferred this number of files, or by tomorrow we would have transferred this number of files, so that at least we are comforted that some steps, because on that particular one, I'm not talking about release. I'm not talking about release. I'm talking about the transfer, which is outside of files, which is not in the realms of the two parties. I expect the Attorney General to address us on that matter so that we don't go back and forth, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, I think, Honorable Jonathan, you've made it very easy. The problem, a member cannot come on point of procedure, you go to the minister to answer. Because procedure is for me, how I'm running the House here. So the colleagues, the questions they were asking were all on procedure. But I think this should have been the question. Honorable Attorney General, update us. You updated us yesterday, we understand, but what are the new developments? So Attorney General? Yeah,